And talking about doing difficult things, we are continuing our effort under the most difficult of circumstances to expand and improve the university's facilities. Those challenging circumstances include the lack for the last 2 decades of any state support for campus capital projects, the enormous bureaucratic complications of building as a state institution in New Jersey, and the regulatory requirements that often make the quality of our vendors and contractors a very variable affair. Nevertheless, under the able leadership of Vice President Gressler and his hardy team, his band of hard-hatted fellows, we continue to make progress. The much-needed John J. Calley School of Music is in the final stages of construction. It was supposed to be done, but you know, we're getting there. The renovated Chapin Hall has been completed and is being occupied as we speak. Yesterday, they moved in 58 Steinway pianos. I don't know if you've ever seen 58 Steinway pianos. I don't know if you've ever written a check. But it was quite a sight. There's still a few finishing touches to come, and the new Leschwitz Recital Hall is in the final stages of construction, something about fabric and Italy and whatever. The Panzer Athletic Center reopened in August after a year of renovations with a completely rebuilt infrastructure, main gymnasium, team rooms, and weight training rooms, as well as a beautiful new facade and entrance. Both of these projects have enhanced the university's mission-style architecture at the front door of the campus. This part of the campus will be further enhanced by the redevelopment of College Avenue, which will improve the College Avenue entrance in a pedestrian way from Normal Avenue, ultimately clear through to University Hall. The fit-out of the lease space at 1515 Broad Street in Bloomfield is complete, and the graduate programs in communication sciences and disorders and audiology are beginning the new year in expanded and specially designed new space. This facility provides room for growth and needed clinical facilities. You might want to go over and have a look. It's quite something. Renovation of Finley Hall for Foreign Languages and Linguistics has met some of those complications and bumps in the road that I referenced earlier, but has not been forgotten. Some redesign work is now being completed, and we expect the project to go to bid for construction by December. Construction is continuing on a new student housing facility to provide 300 beds on Clove Road and to help a little with the huge demand we face for student housing. You will also notice an exterior renovation occurring at the old Clove Road apartments. And once we finish, those buildings are going to get new names. Vice President Pennington and I are in a continuing debate about how to name those buildings, and we have not yet come to agreement. Who do you think's going to win? We are continuing to work with a private developer, the Capstone Group, on a project you may have heard about to provide perhaps 700 to 1,000 beds of student housing in downtown Montclair. We're not sure if this project is going to go forward or not. It's going to depend on whether or not the city can get its act together. But meanwhile, it is proceeding. In addition, with the recent enactment of the New Jersey Economic Stimulus Act, after years, literally years of effort to get certain provisions in that act passed, we are now able to partner with a private developer for on-campus development of student housing, and we are going to be moving forward almost immediately, instantly, by 4 lunchtime, if I have anything to say about it, and I have a few things to say about it. Developing about 1,200 beds on campus and associated dining and parking. Ground was broken in late July on another parking structure on what was previously parking lot 25. This project should be completed in June 2010 and will accommodate 1,500 cars, much needed. Unfortunately, we had to take some parking out of circulation in order to build the new parking deck, so parking will be particularly tight on campus this fall. I advise folks to come early, stay late, or seriously explore carpooling and mass transit. As we look to the immediate future, there are 2 major academic projects at the top of our priority list. The first, I mentioned earlier, a new facility for the School of Business, which will also provide space for global education. With the help of an active committee from the School of Business and the facility staff, programming for the new building has been completed and the architects have begun the schematic design. The building is sited for the area where the tennis courts are now. Oh, God. The tennis courts will be moved to the North Campus, and the new building will form the 3rd western side of the quad, of which Dixon Hall and University Hall make up the south and north borders. This location will enable the School of Business to take advantage of the classrooms and lecture halls available in University Hall. If all goes as planned, we should see the completion of the new School of Business in fall 2012. The second major academic project is a new building for the environmental and life sciences. Architects have been selected, and with a committee from the College of Science and Mathematics and Facilities are proceeding with a full analysis of the utilization of our current science facilities and the programming needs for the new building. A good deal of study has already been undertaken in regard to those matters, so the initial planning activity should move along fairly rapidly, and we can then move directly into building design.